Live from beautiful Oriole Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Ready to go now? Here's Byron Buxton. And the home opener is underway. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball.
Westberg tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Just missed. Just underway from Baltimore. That's outside, and it's 2-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Foul ball.
Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. There's a strike.
One.
That clips the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Got him. 2 down. Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out. Stepping in, Jordan Westberg. And that skips in the dirt. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a 1-1.
Nope. Ball.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. 3-1 is on the way. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
In the air, left side. One down.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Adley Rutschman.
That's a ball.
And that's
Ball.
outside. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And the 1-0.
Ball.
Rutschman off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely
Ball
score.
4. Take your
So
base.
a walk puts runners at first and second. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's outside.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Jet swing went around. And that is strike 2.
Ball.
Good eye right
Nope, ball.
there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And that'll load
That's
the
out.
bases.
Ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
And that
That's a ball.
misses. And that's ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a line drive. Base hit into left field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
That's a ball.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning.
Boog, in
No, that
situations
missed.
like
That's a
these,
ball.
the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton under it. He's got it, and the inning is over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So here's the Royals DH, Starling Marte. Just
That
missed.
That's a ball. Ball.
Skubal, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Swings through that one for strike 1. On the corner for a strike. 2-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Westberg gets it to first. 1 out in the second.
Hey! Ha!
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Lane Thomas now. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers.
That's a ball.
Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike one. Late with the swing there. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Matthew Lugo steps in for the Royals. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Cowser on the run towards the line. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the second. Leody Taveras getting ready to hit.
Ball outside.
And that drops in for a strike. That one outside.
That's a ball. Outside.
0-2. That's through there for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Thomas on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So digging in, Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside, ball.
Out to center. Buxton gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back now at Oriole Park. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Byron Buxton.
Hey!
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off left side.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Ball.
And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1.
Looks like he's
Ball.
being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Pitch misses there. Ball 3.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
2 outs, base is empty. Salvi steps into the box now. Struck out swinging his first time. The 1-1. Over to Lowe, and they get Perez for the out. And back here in Baltimore, digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Foul ball there. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Ball. Nope. Ball.
Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He reached on a walk his first time. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lugo has a beat on it, and that will end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Josh Bell. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Ball.
Fought off foul.
No, that missed.
Check swing called strike. 2-2. Over to Lowe. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. And next up for the Royals, Isaac Collins. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Throws to second.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man on second, 2 down. Base hit! Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. This is Willie Castro. Went down on strikes his first time through. Runner on the go. Check swing. He went. That's strike 2. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. That one in the dirt. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That catches the corner.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Struck him out looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Ball.
The Orioles trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That clips the corner.
That's a ball.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. And now the DH, Samuel Basallo. Fly to center his first time. And that one clips the corner. Goes down looking for the strike. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Matthew Lugo steps in for the Royals.
No, that's
Lugo,
out.
24 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Now 1-2.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Taveras moving under it. And there's one away.
Ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it slices foul, but it had the distance. carrying well. Gone into the flag court. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-1. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Elly De La Cruz. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Henderson slings to first, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that. When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ball.
The other way, and it stays fair. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Making a move at first, and here's Kansas City's pinch runner, Carter Jensen. Taveras running hard to get it. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, leading off, Leody Taveras. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. This one in the air, center field. Buxton in position. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
Westberg at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Inside. And now 3-0. In the air, out towards right center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Starling Marte. Westberg slings it across. 1 pitch and 1 out. Alec Jacob taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Next offering misses. Ball 2. Right through there. Got him. 2 gone now. Here's Lane Thomas. He's already homered in this game. Pinch hitter coming on. George Valera looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. So 2 down. Willie Castro steps in for the Royals. Jacob checks over to first, and he's back. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Nope, ball. Hee-haw!
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 1-2. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw safe. That's a stolen base. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Struck him out looking. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. New pitcher on here, Alex Lang.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
No, that's high.
Just off the outside edge. 3-1 now. That one misses. So lead off walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that.
Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. Right through there for a strike. Henderson on at first. Nobody out. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The 2-2. In the dirt. And a payoff pitch. Runner on the go again. And that one is lifted in the air. Lugo should have this one. Takes it in for the out. 1 out man at first. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Just off the inside edge. And ball four, two
take your
aboard.
base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
And fouled off. Two on, one out. Inside, just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Throw into third, and he's in safely at third. A run scores. It's a 2-run game, and they have their first hit since the first inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now, Taylor Ward, double steal. He hauls it in, 2 away. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 7th. Matthew Lugo steps in for the Royals. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals. Will Benson.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Coming on for the Orioles, Nick Riquet.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ward under it. One up, one down. So up next, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one.
Good
That's
slider
it, ball.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch. I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
No, that's down.
Those
Ball.
always feel great. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Buxton, the base runner at first with 1 out. Buxton on the run. That's in for a strike.
High leg kick.
Throw to second. Safe. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Next to hit, Carter Jensen. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air.
Runners on the move.
Oh,
Pitch is
that's
low.
That's a ball. No, he's
Throw
safe.
to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ball.
The Royals trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. Hammered on the line, base hit. In comes the run from second, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but
Ryan Helsley gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Kowser takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Starling Marte up to hit. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals. Jack Caglione looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Jensen around third. Here comes the throw. He's in there.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
In the dirt. Man at second. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Samuel Basallo.
Hey!
That one ripped, but foul. Goes down looking.
3. That's a ball.
The Royals leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Out towards right center field. Buxton settles underneath it. 2 down. So digging in, Jackson Holliday. On the mound now, Daniel Lynch.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Down the right field line. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Now back in safely at first.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now it's going to be Jordan Westberg.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Jackson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. Now the left fielder, George Valera. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one the other way, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
No, that's
Helsley, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
That's in. Ball.
That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Back to the top of the order now. So up now for Kansas City, Byron Buxton. In there for strike 1.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
Henderson. Over to Jackson. That's 1. They get
Out on
the
the
out,
tag.
but the run scores on the twin killing. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1.
Low. Ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fair ball. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Keegan Aiken.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but
now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Jensen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one 95 to finish him off. On to the bottom of the 8th, digging in, number 2.
That's a ball.
And that is out of play. The 1-1. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Hey!
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Fast. Ball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
So they bring on their closer in the eighth. Emilio Pagan.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
0-1 now.
Outside. That's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning.
That's a foul ball.
Got him. 1 out. So up next, Colton Cowser.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch kicks away. But no advance from the runners. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just off the outside edge. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe.
And that's a head-scratching at bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher, working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
That's up.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes Rutschman around third. In comes the run from second. Now safe at first. He gets back in.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball. That's inside. Ball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That misses
Down,
the zone.
ball.
And now 3-1. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Ward off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. All set to start the 9th in this one. So here's the Royals DH, Jack Caglione. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Over to first, and they get the out. Henderson. The throw to first, 2 away. Here's the left fielder, George Valera. He's 2 for 2.
Ball.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-1. Right side. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. New pitcher on now, Kyle Nicholas.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Heck one. That's a ball.
The Royals up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. No swing. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Safe.
Throw safe. That's down and in. A slider missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Leody Taveras.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's hard hit on the line. And that should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple. So back to the top of the order. Jordan Westburg digs in now. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And he hits a ground ball right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Lucas Erceg gets the ball now, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter, Dylan Beavers. 1 out, the base is loaded, big spot for him. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Called strike right there.
That's a ball. Ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out. So digging in, Colton Cowser. That one misses.
Ball.
And that's ball 1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Didn't go. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of inning number 9. That one missed. He was late there, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
They're down to their final strike. Good job to fight that one off. All loaded up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
No, ball.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? the ball game. Final score here today, 10-6.